Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Satisfactory. When we last left off, we were kind of in the middle of building a setup for smart plating, which is definitely going to be used for some of the more advanced stuff further on as we go down. Obviously we got that churning out for... that's for like ammo from my gun. I did stop it from going into there briefly just to let that plate catch up with itself a little bit. So, generally speaking, we're doing pretty good. Space elevator is still there. The space station, I swear, it was visible earlier. It's kind of gone away again now. So, yes, we were in the middle of doing smart plating. We also spent a long time, like, exploring, because we really needed to get some power shards, if memory serves. I can't remember exactly what we needed them for, but did we actually finish setting up the numbers for this? I think we did. And that's 4 and 4. Yeah, you're 4, and you're 4. Because one of the things we did need to do is I was hoping... Oh, no, that's why I went looking. It wasn't specifically for power shards. I was looking for hard drives. That's what I was looking for. Yes. But we couldn't find any, so we had to sort of expand our thing a little bit. But I think I got the numbers all set up, didn't I? I think I got... Because, yeah, you need 36. So, yeah, you're at 36. Right, so we need a splitter, which should go about there-ish. And another one there. Just to check, none of these. So you want, yeah, you want 36. You want 12, so that'll sort itself out eventually. You want 25. And you want 20. Good. 25 and 20. Okay. Alright. Now, that'll work on that one. Wait for it. Okay. So first thing we want to do is we want to get these churning out. So hang on, what is it? Hang on. So we got 20, 25. That's 45. And you're 12, 36. That's 48. So the back one has to be 48. Okay. I'll just turn them up to the next, you know, best thing. I won't bother with the whole... I think I need a platform there. 348, which is that. So we may as well just do that all the way at the top. And you were... What was the other one? Was it 45 we needed? Was it exactly 45? Hang on, let me just double check the numbers on that. Tell you what, while we are here... We need... Where is it? There it is. Put you about there-ish. And then you... be about there. That should... Yep. I hear it a-chugging. So you're coming out at 60. Yeah, you can both do 60. That's great. So what we'll do is we'll let these chug along a bit. Let them fill up. Because why not? Might as well. And then... So yeah, you were 20, and I think you were 25, weren't you? Yeah, 20, 25, that's 45, that's perfect. Again, it'll sort itself out once it all backs up with itself. It's going to take a bit of time, of course. Yeah, we need 3 on that, which is not great. To work out. Trying to work out what order we want this to be in. Wow, that's going to take an age to get across there. Well, I mean, this one's kind of close, but it's still going to take a while. Should hopefully start filling things up. Hopefully. Or does it not because it's not? Oh no, it's because it's off. It doesn't back it up, does it? Which is a shame. I really kind of wish it would back it up, but what you gonna do? Okay, so that one connects to that one. That one connects to. You two. Connect to you two. Do we still need? can theoretically bring you across to here. Alright, so that should be everything plugged in, I think. Huh, really? That's a surprise. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's all turned off. I just want to make sure it all starts at about the same time. I'm just being pedantic about it, don't worry. Alright, so maximum consumption technically goes over, but it shouldn't be a problem because I think this is, yeah, pretty much done. This is just filling up and backing up and all that stuff, so that's fine, that'll turn off soon. So this is all now waiting as this comes chugging along. Hopefully. Which one will spit out its thing first? What do you reckon? One of these two is going to churn out its product first. Which one? Oh, rotors apparently. Who knew? Although, wasn't that far behind. Good for you. You're 48, weren't you? Yeah, you were 100. Yep, that's fine. That's really good. You're a Mark II belt. Perfect. Everything's chugging along. Everything should be at 100% efficiency, I hope. Now we're making plenty of smart plating. Lovely. Now, I'm thinking, kind of want to tweak this slightly. Do I have enough space? Nope, but you know what? It's a box. I'll put it in the box. Right. Because what I want to actually do is I want to move the boxes to be more in line with that. Is it? I don't think it is, but whatever. You've got to be careful because how it does the... This doesn't remind me, actually. Drop all of you off in there. Hang on. Right, so it's 32. So we still want to keep those two. But we need to get rid of 32. Too steep. That's all I got. It'll get there in the end. Don't tell me I can just do this. At least until it gets full. And it's got full. We mostly got there. We did get there. Perfect. Slightly longer track, so we had a bit more leeway. Alright, smart plating is also now coming in. Perfection. Love it. Of course, we need 1,000. And I don't think this thing can even store 1,000, but we'll get there. We're not in a rush. Believe me, we're not in a bloody rush. Right. Chugging it all? Nope, you're still on pause. Good. Okay. You're still coming in like that. Alright. So one thing... Because we could, let's see, what we got? What's this? So we've done tier 3. We need to do tier 4. Yeah, we are gonna need to get some steel production on the go at some point. We're gonna need all of these things to start expanding. But one of the big problems is we also need to start working on sulfur stuff. We need to start working on quartz stuff. We need to start working on caterium stuff, as well as working on coal stuff. So it's like, pick one. There should be one over here somewhere. There's one over there, and there's one over there. And I think those are the ones I'm currently using. So yeah, there's one over here, which will be useful later. There's one over here, which I think is the one I use right now. Actually, is that? Once it is also sulfur over there. There is. That's the only place where there's sulfur nearby. The others are very far away. A lot of sulfur over in that direction. Okay. Okay. Wow, we're really getting backed up on some of this stuff, aren't we? Look at this. That's good. I mean, obviously getting backed up on all this stock means we have stock. So, that's a good thing to be getting backed up on. I need to think. I need to think very carefully. Liz? That's right. That's the one I need for sulfur. That's the one I use for steel. I'd forgotten that. Alright, one thing we're definitely going to be doing now, I need to expand my base around here a little bit. Or, more accurately, I need to expand my base down here. Let's get you out of the way. Nice. Woo. Should I be getting rid of all this? Is this grass we can't get rid of? I'm going to have to get rid of all these plants at some point. Oh, I don't actually have the... Doing this only because I'm about to pave over this entire region. And I do mean the entire thing. Alright. Ow, nope, too close. I like that we actually get a bit of warning before we start taking damage from that. We never used to. It used to be more or less instantaneous. At least if memory serves, it did. Because Caterium is something we've got to work on. Because this is the point. At this point, we've got 4 different ores we all need to start working on. And it's like, you can't do them all at once. So it's like, pick one. So I think that's probably going to be my goal for the immediate future, is getting some basic structure going with all 4 of these main ores. Oh, all 4 of the secondary ores, I should say. Yes, we're going to be coming over here as well. Would you believe? Ow. Careful now. Alright. Okay. That shouldn't even be there. Ugh, lackluster job I was doing, honestly. That's more like it. Ow, stop that. I thought... So it's still kind of... Shush. It works. Wow, really? Okay, I thought... Because I want it to be a thing where if I'm stood on it, I won't get hurt no matter where I am. Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm doing this for a reason. Shut up. This is just how I do things. Leave me alone. Right. Oh, good. That one right, at least. It's only temporary anyway, because eventually we'll be able to destroy those. But I think I gotta get explosives first. If we go too far into that, pretty sure. Yep. That's okay. That's fine. May need to tweak that at some point. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Yeah, looking better all the time, I'd say. Oh, and we're officially out of concrete, because of course we are. Now, time to get back up. Did I ever build that ladder? I don't think I ever did. I should do that now. I think I can. A little laddery shortcut. Because getting down is easy. Getting up's becoming increasingly the hard part. Ladder. Oh, good. We do have those pillars. I forgot I actually unlocked those. Well, we can just sort of drop it about here-ish for now. Is it quicker? Yeah, I think it might be. Just a little bit. Woo. Nothing on there I don't think we can do yet. Which one is it? See, that's why I kind of want silica next, because then where I can get signs. Kind of need some signs. That'd be nice. Let me stretch that. Refresh my memory. Where is the... Is it over there or is it over there? Straight ahead. So I need to remember exactly where this is, because if I'm going to be paving all the way across to it, I'm definitely going to need to remember the exact location. Because I don't necessarily need to build all the way out where the thing is. Right, so you're over off down here, are you? Yes, I remember now. You're that little black ground patch over there. I'll do it. There's way too much of this stuff all over the place. Really need to just have like a chainsaw, but on like a world scale, you know? You harvest one bit like here, and every single bush on the entire map just goes away. that would be a mod, wouldn't it? That'd probably crash your game. Wondering how much was in there. We've gotten this out of the way. We've got a nice large open area. I think I might expand it off in this direction a bit as well. Because we really do need to do that. We need a nice large open area to deal with all the steel related stuff we're going to be doing over here. And there's several bits of steel we're going to be doing. I mean, that's a pretty good steel point. It's a good one to use. You can get a lot out of it and use a lot up. I know I've done that before. All those little birds wondering where all the little plants went. They're gone and they're never coming back. Memory serves as iron over there. Did they actually clock me? You coming? Don't think you should, guys, but you don't have to go if you want. One thing I do want to do real quick, just while I'm thinking about it and while I'm faffing around with all this stuff. Just so it looks like I'm, you know, trying. I'm not, but I want it to at least look like I am. It works. It keeps that out of the way. I wonder if I had to move it, what they do. Can you even move it now? Like in this version, can you move it if you need to? I'm assuming you can. Space station just maintains itself in orbit, I suppose. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Don't you look spiffy? So we've got this whole area to play with. For the record, the sight of that galaxy does look very good. I do wonder if that's supposed to be like Andromeda. I don't actually know which galaxy we're supposed to be in at the moment. But the sky is vaguely purple for some reason. I don't know, that's normal. I hate you. Run, Forrest, run. Too low. I was hoping I could get underneath there. I could not. Right, so we need more. I feel like that station should be rotating. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe they don't care about gravity on there at the moment. Or maybe that'll be something that like happens later, you know? That, like as part of one of the things that we're going to do, the station will start rotating a bit. Excellent. Alright, once we get all this sorted and settled, how are we doing power-wise? I'm sure we're fine. But yeah, this section can be where I build my steel works. This is the same fairly soon if you go hunting for iron. There's some very close. Yep, right up there. It's a little distance away, but not too far. Easily able to bring it over. Hello.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in air waves but does not notice the shore. Is our melody not beautiful?
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating artificial brainwave resonator.
Your shallow song has no rhythm. The river erodes our temples without prayers and washes away our scripture without deepening. Consume.
I believe this is one of those moments where the scientist would yell, Eureka! But that seems entirely too dramatic. It seems they are somehow organically emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
I was literally about to make that joke myself. God damn it, game. Why you gotta be one step ahead of me? That's annoying. Continue exposing yourself to the alien artifact. I literally had that thought pop into my head. I was like, okay, come on, think. I need to go up with something. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know how many of those we need to get before, like, something comes of it. Because there's a lot of them.
Live, laugh, consume.
Why is it saying, like, brand messages to me?
Harmonize with us.
No message from that one. That's interesting. Excellent. All right. So we can bring in the coal from over there. I think what I want to do, actually, is pop a little crafting bench and a workshop right here. Just for, like, reference. I may have to move them, but I need one of these bad boys. make me miss you, little prick. Now, I'm gonna have to... Actually, no, I don't. Fine, ain't hanging around. You would have to connect there, wouldn't you? That's irritating. It's like looking dead south. Kind of there-ish. Yep, slap bang in the middle of a giant fucking rock. Bloody figures. Just see how we get on. Now we need... Oh, we're gonna go out further than that, huh? So that gets me on the right level here. Theoretically. Oh. Also, just noticed that it's gone 4 o'clock. I wondered why I was needing the toilet so badly. Right. Okay, we're going to have to pause. And when I get back, we're going to have to take you across. No, we don't need all of that, but that'll do for when we get back. Right, so yes, gonna take a break, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Okay. So we gotta go... Yes, about down there. Now we want it to be... good level to... I'd say that's good enough. So yeah, this bad boy comes out at 120. We pop a couple of power cells, power shards, whatever, into there, and it can go up to 240. Which is a bit pointless because we don't actually have the ability to do 240 at this exact moment. But hey ho, what are you doing? Let me rotate. Thank you. So we're coming down this way. It's not as bad as I was expecting. It's still a little annoying, but it's not absolutely god-awful annoying. It's just, that's kind of annoying. We also, if needs be, have some copper down there, which I literally just remembered as I looked at it. I was like, oh yeah, there's copper there. Which, again, might just come in handy. So, we've got... Alright, so that'll bring us the The question is, what do we need? Hang on, what's the earliest coal part down this list that we like unlocked? A steel ingot, which does need iron. Yeah. Steel beams, that's directly from that. Steel pipe. Versatile framework. Modular frame. So we're going to need a lot of iron for this stuff, basically. So we can make... Yeah, steel beams and steel pipes we make just directly from steel ingots. That's fine. Versatile frameworks is also going to need iron, but of course we need iron to make the steel ingot in the first place. So that's fine. And where was the iron again? Over there, wasn't it? Yeah. There's quite a lot of it over there, actually. Honestly, if you start over here, it's not a terrible starting point. Like, it really isn't. But yeah, it might be that we need to like cart this up here and then over here a bit to give myself a bit more space. But first, what's my inventory doing? Oh, we're fine. Why are there so many crates over there? Did I really leave that many crates? I don't remember leaving that many crates, but apparently I did. I should probably get those sometime soon, otherwise they're gonna bug me. Okay. Oh. I always have to run out. Alright. This takes so goddamn long. Oh yeah, and I gotta go back. This bit always takes the longest time. We may actually get to some basic steel production at some point today. I just don't know when. Don't hold my breath. Don't hold your breath. Just don't hold your breath in general. It's not good for you. Alright, just drop all this off. Oh, we got quite a few of those. I remember back when I was playing before, I would rarely ever bother to pick them up, because of course I didn't do anything back in the day. They were just sort of there. Of course now they do things, so it's actually worth picking them up, but... Alright. So what would we... Hang on, let me think. So we need... No, we need a couple of foundries, wouldn't we? 2 alloys coming in. We need 3 of those. We need... Yeah, we need at least 1 assembler. Do we need an assembler for... Yeah, we do. So we need 2 assemblers. Probably about 5 of those too. And we're going to need probably at least 3 of those. Best guess. We may actually need a smelter. Actually, we'll probably need 4 and we'll probably need a couple of smelters. Just want to check. Everything except the portable miners. That makes sense. I'm kind of guessing on some of the numbers there, but that's close enough. Hello, Lightning Dragon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hate that this is off-center now because I had to move everything. Ah, I don't like that. I'll fix it later. Right. And down. There's bound to be some... Yep. I was gonna say, I was literally about to say there's bound to be some critters around here. There are. I don't just mean the tall guy. Hi. Bye. Alright, we are definitely going to have to use those soon. And maybe some of the ones over there as well. I'll need to set up shop on exactly what I need. Really forget how big the machines are in this game. Wasn't thinking nearly big enough when I was building platforms. Well, as you can probably tell, I've given myself quite a bit of space. Like, this whole section. And this is going to be where we produce steel. Because I've done this before. do it. Get something for breakfast. Of course, yeah, go get some breakfast or something. It's just, I don't know, get some cereal or something. I don't know. Cereal's always good. I always have cereal for breakfast. Kind of trained my stomach to accept it, because my stomach doesn't normally like breakfast. Early morning food was something that my stomach decided when I reached my teenage years that it just didn't want anymore. I was like, well, no, we've got to eat in the morning, like... It's kind of a needed thing. It was like, nope, don't want it. But I want it. I don't care what you want. But I want it. Okay, we bring the iron in over this way. Where do I actually want to build the steel production? If we build basic steel on this side of the rock, so we get like 2 foundries pumping out this way. We can both have them pumping out steel. And then we get constructors? Should be constructors. One for steel beams. And one for iron pipes. There we go. So you need you need 30, you need 60. Hang on. And you pump out at 45. Well, 30 plus 60 is 90, so we can combine and split. We just need a bit of space. Okay, so we need 1 split. Where's the... There you are. We need 1 combiner. I'm thinking, because it's 45, I mean it would sort itself out eventually, I suppose. Okay, so we can do that, where we take you out of there, you into there. That's good. I like that. And then, yeah, we need constructors. We can do that. You're the one that needs more than 45. Which one was that? You need 30. And you need 60, right? Yeah, okay. So 45, 45, split. That'll do that. Okay, brilliant. Okay, that gets my absolute basic steel production. That's like low tier, nothing special about it steel production. Okay. No, that... No, you bastard, that's not what I wanted to do. Did not realise it was complaining, not because it wasn't capable of reaching that far, but because... bloody creature in the way. Let's merger. We need a splitter. Oh, for crying out loud. And I run out of reinforced iron plates because of course I bloody do. Right, that's fine. Double check some numbers a sec. So we need 45, 45. Did those come out at 30 or 45? I forget. Probably 30, but I can stick a couple of... Yeah, that'll work. Of course, the real question then becomes is where the hell do we take the output? But I'll work on that after I've got everything going and set up. Because the output should, theoretically, come along here. Attach onto that, but theoretically, I don't know if I can. Theoretically, it could. Not a big guy. You're getting on okay. We do. There you are. Nope, yeah. I keep forgetting to turn that bloody thing off. I'm gonna have to delete that and rebuild it, aren't I? Sorry, this is just looking at this. This is bugging the hell out of me. Gotta go. Welcome to Satisfactory, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. So, yeah, right along here. Where was the transport? No, there it is. Everyone up on the space station is just screaming right now, like, ah! There we go. Put all the shit back, only to then put it back out again. It was impressive watching this. I'm fairly certain they've made the animation, like, more complicated over the years as well. I could be wrong, but... It makes a little more sense now that this is all connected. Shush, it's fine. Good, that's back to being normal again. Right. Woo. That'll be the coal, which I should probably actually like hook up at some point. Actually, where is the nearest bit of like power cable? That's a very good question. I'm assuming it's somewhere. I just don't know. Well, I don't know where. This will do for now, at least. Not that. Alright, let's put you in along here. Have a bit more wiggle room around here. Alright, so that should get you churning out at a nice 120 per minute. We are definitely going to have to unlock logistics level 3 at some point, because we will need 240 if we're going to up that one at all, which we are going to need to do. Good. So both of those need 45. I'll get those ones from these two down here. Well, I've already cleared them out of the way. Right, I didn't build those, did I? Equipment. I thought I'd built them. I hadn't. Alright. Yeah, you're 30, but we need you up at 35 if you up at 45 even if you can. Would be appreciative. So you need to go. That we do, yeah, you. Nice. That'll do it. Maybe I should just build. Wasn't gonna, but maybe I could. No, not there. There. Alright, perfect. Nice. Okay, excellent. Now we need to just drag these. Along this way. Yeah. There. It's gonna take a wild stab, but that ain't gonna reach. Yeah, didn't think so. Okay, that's fine. So how far away? We want a decent distance. There, say. Good. Surface too uneven. Oh no, I don't need it to go in. What the hell am I saying? I don't need it to go into that one. Whoops. I'm sorry, I forgot what the hell I was doing. I was like, why won't you go into there? It's like, oh, that's why. Technically speaking, that's an out. Okay. What I actually need to do... Alright, so that should be all for... Yeah. I think that just about does it. And then if we connect you over to, say, here. I don't like diagonal ones, but I think in this particular instance I can overlook it. Well, that's irritating. Right, so that should chug that along, fill those up. Good. Nice, 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 nice. So you'll be... Yep, there it is. Okay, brilliant. So those are chugging along now, and they'll fill up the platform one bit at a time, which is actually good timing because it's gone 5 o'clock, and so I need to take a break. So... yeah, all good. Should be, anyway. Time for break. And we'll... Can that be something noisy, please? Don't be so crunchy. Okay, so we'll set this up going. I'll work out where I'm going to store it. And then we'll get to work on the versatile framework. And once we get that going, that'll probably be it for today. But if we have a bit of time... I don't know, there's a few things I could consider doing. I might expand my power options, because right now I don't have a huge amount, but I do kind of need... I will need more power in time. And the power seems to be going pretty good at the moment. So, we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, break time, back in a minute. And we are back. Alright. Okay, so looks like... I don't know if it's full, but it's not. It's definitely close. Okay, so we've got hopefully everything we need for this. Hopefully. So that'll start pumping out of there. So we'll drag you into you. works quite well. Or more accurately, it will. Right. Does seem to have stalled all the way up, so I think we're okay to turn this on. Hopefully, it'll equalize and balance itself out all in good time. Hit the switch. We're getting very close to our production level on that. I think you're technically out. How are we gonna... You're coming out at 45. I think the problem... Oh, that's right. I said it was going to back up, so but eventually it'll catch up with itself. Eventually. Once this one gets full, which it might take a bit of time to do, you're going to go... Because what I could do is I could split you up into 3 and then put 2 combined into there, which would be a damn sight more even, I suppose, rather than... We're getting like, what, 22 and a half down each one of those? Not, would it be 22? Yeah, 22 and a half down each one. It's also that you're backing up. At least, again, you know, your will in time. Theoretically. Okay. So it should... I should change it. No, we have logistics. We have a merger. Then we add 2 constructors. So yeah, you get 15, 15, 15. You're 45 plus 15, which is 60. So that should actually be more accurate now. Yeah. That's more like it. Seems to be going... Wait, how is it going overboard now? 45 going 15, 15, 15. That's 45 plus 15, which is... I don't know. The math should work. For some reason, I seem to be overdoing it on this now, and... Or maybe that's because it was all backed... Oh, that could be because it was all backed up. And now that the backup... That's why... That's why it seemed to be going overboard. It was going through the backup. That's what was doing it. I are idiots. Don't worry about it. Now, we'll leave that running for just a minute. Because I need to work out... Could put it along there. How am I gonna... I'm just trying to work out where the hell the best place to put all this stuff I want to put in is. Because obviously I want to cart it up there. Look how everything is still just chugging along down here perfectly fine, merry as you like. Oh my god, look at that. The plates are actually backed up. That's really cool. I like that. I like that we're actually getting to that point now where the plates are backed up. Okay, so there's two options. One, I cart them along here and up to there. Two, I find a way to cart them into that absolute fucking spaghetti over there. That's the tricky part. That's what I got to work out, because I've definitely got to do at least 3. There will be more in the future. So, add to the spaghetti. Possible. Do something new and somehow get it over or around this. Alright, so that's all that connected up. I mean, it could work. Just need to think. Again, it might need to go taller than that. Where the hell would we even put it anyway? Somewhere around here-ish? I don't know, I'm just spitballing this as I'm going. Making this up as I go along. Perish the thought. Yes. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Whoop. I should really add this to like my list. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 8. Is that right? Well, okay. That one goes. Going in there flat, I literally can't tell. Yeah, that is flat. Nice. It just doesn't look flat from this angle. Actually, I suppose I probably could have just climbed up here to check, but whatever. Yeah, button. Oh, no, hang on. That's why they're not looking right. I thought it looked a little off to me, and I was like, why is that off? I'm building them wrong. Right, we're definitely going to need some more plates. I might need to put that down on here at some point. Actually, okay. Because my brain will not let me stop if I don't. want to put more of a gap. Asphalt. Alright, so that'll kick that off. Going again. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to do something. Can you? Oh. Why won't you connect it there? Thank you. Bloody weird thing. What are you doing to me? You guys kicked off yet? Not like it. Not yet, anyway. We're still all backed up right out the wazoo on this stuff. And I think I'm starting to get a headache. Ugh, a little Satisfactory can go a long way. Can't it? I'll kick that off. Alright, what do we got? Did I miscount? It was supposed to be 8. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So why is it telling me it's one lower? I mean, that's definitely a lift there, right? Why is it? What the hell? Oh, I see what I've done. It wasn't a lift, it was a twist. That'll do it. That's better. Oh, really? Damn it. Well, actually, no. We can leave that there. We'll just have to... By like what, an inch? Oh, come on. Ugh. Hang on, how many did we... 2, 4, 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get there. Hopefully, before my brain starts melting out of my ears. This game really is a migraine inducer, isn't it? Excellent. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, that'll do it. Hopefully this will work. There she goes. Ha ha ha. Well, that's your two absolute basic steel stuff. Steel beams and steel pipes. My head hurts. Ugh. Okay. So, now we need versatile frameworks. So 30 steel beams, which is fine. do some quick maths here. So steel beams comes in at 15, so we need to double that. Which is going to be a lot. That's going to take a lot of ingots. 60. Can we do that? Nope, not you. Oh, we could probably pull that off. Okay. So yeah, we're going to need 60 for that. We also need modular frames. Where did you come in as? We need what, 2.5 was it? You come in at 5. So 70 screws. Reinforced iron plates. Hang on a second, I need to do some maths. So we're going to need, so to do it this way, we need 15 iron rods and 3.75 reinforced iron plates. Okay. We'll do it this way. We need the same number of iron plates. And we need 70 screws. What is 70 screws in? Which is 17.5 iron rods. So yeah, it costs more on the iron rods. The plates are the same. The difference, however, is I'm not having to give up, although, because I need to put 2 into here to make screws, whereas if I'm making I only have to put 1 in there to get to the iron rods. Theoretically. I don't know which one to go for, really, but I'm definitely leaning towards... Okay. So, I don't know if I've technically got enough room here, but I think I have. Hopefully. We'll see. My big worry is I'm going to run out of coal, because you two are sucking up both, what, 45 a time? Yeah, you're pulling in 45. That's 90. And I've only got 120, which means I need 30 spare. And how much did I say I needed for... $30 steel beams. Which means we need double, which means we need 120 steel ingots per minute. I don't think I got enough coal for this. I mean, what would I need? What would I need in order... I'd have to unlock level 3... Yeah, I think if I unlock level 3 logistics, then I can get the next tier of belt. Because right now my maximum belt speed is 120 items per minute. And so anything above that is ultimately pointless. But if I can increase the belt speed, that would actually be... that would work. If I can get the next one at 240, but that requires unlocking logistics 3. So I can't do that until... Yeah, okay, so there's your stopper. Then again, I can do that. I'm producing all 3 of those. So yeah, we'll take that. I don't know if I've got enough at this point. Actually, I should have enough of that, at least. Not quite. Okay. So that's that. How are you getting on, by the way? Oh, you're up to 6. That's nice. Okay, so we just need 200 of both of these. Almost there. There's your 200. And we're almost there too. That's nice, actually. There it is. That's 200. That gives us logistics level 3, which means, yeah, we can...
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is dependent solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning. Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Yeah, I think we gotta work on that one. Oh no, I need to wait for the thing to come back. Because if we get advanced steel production, we could get a miner Mark II out. That would be useful. Because once you start getting increased mining output, then you can put more things on fewer mining drills. So, because logistics level 3, yeah, I had a feeling that was the case. I thought something needed smart plating. Maybe I'm misremembering that. I built smart plating for no reason. I'm sure something that you need to build requires smart plating. Sure it did. Maybe not. Okay, so that will just chug its way in as it goes. That's fine. I'm all right with that. Doing that. Let it do its thing. So, okay. So what we should do. Yeah, we're very close to getting over the 600. I could expand my power structures while I'm at it. Because... need some rotors, huh? If we're gonna build all this stuff, I kind of just need to kill time until the pod comes back, really. Sooner we unlock hypertubes, the better. Although that's still a little bit of ways yet. Nice. Always run out of stuff like that, don't I? How much of a space did I put between that? Not much. I think... get it, then we can... Hang on, just want to make sure it's absolutely dead straight in there. Yeah. Just checking. Yeah, that's way too close. Pull it back a bit there, guys. Pull it back a bit. I want it close to the wall, but I don't want it in the wall. Are you in the wall up there? You are not. Just about. Lovely. Come on, do that there. Oh, so I could fit it in that way. Well, okay. I didn't think I did, that's why I started doing it from the other side, but then I'm like, actually... That'll do it. That's very nice. Very good. Okay, now we need some water. Actually, no, I need to look at how the hell I've set the water extractors up. And then we can actually start expanding power. So it's one opposite you. Are you straight down the middle? Straight, not exactly down the middle, but close enough. And one off with you. Where the hell are you connecting? You are not straight down the middle. Maybe I just sort of guessed. I don't know, I can't tell. All right. Heck damn it. So did I just like dump it down in the middle of this and then line it up afterwards? I probably did. Extractors. Here we go. So we can line you up with that. Line you up with. Can I somehow get you off on different bits? Yeah, it's close enough. Excellent. Alright. Who's overdoing it? Right. Okay, so that's all the pipes. So that's a start. So we can hook those up, I think. That'll get the water flowing, theoretically, as it all churns up to max. Eventually, yep. It's going. And speaking of going, so am I, because it's 6 o'clock. Okay, so we've made some progress. Not as much as I'd have liked, truth be told, but hey-ho, what are you going to do? We need to plug in the rest of this, because this will really sort of cement, yeah, let's just do coal power. Because you can tell by this that I'm fairly certain the organic ones are churning right now, just to keep the things powered up. So my thinking, okay, there's two possible options for me. I think I might go back to base and grab a bunch of stuff, probably to fill in that. Also to drop off that advanced steel production stuff, because that'll get me miner Mark II. And that theoretically means I won't have to have two of those churning into this. I could, at least in theory, put just one going in there. And that'll free up the second one, which I can then use to power these. So that means I won't have to build a new miner. But that, as they say, will be for next time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.